So today I'm playing Walter. He's playing his undead. I'm playing my Protonians. He has 2 bricks of skeletons, a brick of Graveguard, 2 units of Vampire Knights, a unit of Direwolf, and a unit of Bat Swarms. I have my usual list of Forlorn Knights with a Reliquary, 2 units of Bowmen, 2 units of Crossbowmen, 1 unit of Questing Knights with a banner last charge, Trebuchet, 4 Peg Knights this time, and then 2 units of Brigands. Turn 1. So I move up my Forlorn Knights. I have my little sacrificial brick of crossbows run up out behind the lines, and my Brigands over here move up as well. My card is the 6 dice, 7 veil tokens. I get Master of the Earth off on these guys and do a wound. I think I didn't have Oaken Throne off quite yet. He stopped it. And then I start putting in more shots into him from the crossbows and longbows, and peel off another knight. A few wounds onto the Graveguard. I like what he did with these guys. He actually started using alchemy with them. A wound or 2 on the Dire Wolves. Then it's his turn. His turn 1. He tries to do a charge with the Dire Wolves and the Vampire Knights. Mind you, I wanted him to do that because that unit causes fear, and its Forlorn unit will chew up anything that causes fear. So I'm like, yeah, charge me. That's what I want you to do. Unfortunately, his Dire Wolves go first and fail their charge, and they end up blocking up the Vampire Knights, so he cannot make that charge. He moves up his Skillet Boys, and he gets the card 4 with the 5 magic dice, 7 veil tokens. He's playing Blood Dragon, so not a lot of dice coming for him. He gets the moons back onto the Graveguard, and then he puts on Alchemy, and he gives him the +3 armor. So now they're a 2+ save Grave Knight unit, and that's actually a really fucking awesome idea. I never thought to do that with mine. I think he puts a debuff on me. I can't remember what it was. I think it was a -1 resilience or something like that. Round 2, I decide to really put the pressure on him. So I start moving up. I put the Forlorn Knights over here, right in front of the Dire Wolves, because I want him to charge me. Come get it. Crossbows, move them up. The chaff, the big skeleton brick. Move the Brigands over this way. I get the 1 card, not what I wanted at all, but what are you gonna do? I don't believe I get any magic off. I'm pretty sure he stops literally all of it. At least I'm pretty sure he did. Crossbows start peeling off more Vampire Knights. More crossbow shots. And additionally, on this turn, my Trebuchet jammed till turn 4. As per usual. Not surprised at all at that. Walter's turn 2. He's tired of getting shot. So he's going to move. So he's trying to get some long bomb charges in because he's tired of getting shot. Matter of fact, everyone's fucking charging in. They're charging. They got bats over here. They're charging here. They're charging the crossbows, and then he's going to try and charge with a wheel. He's going to wheel as far as he can, touch, and come in, and then make enough room for the Vampire Knights coming in and touching as well. All kinds of charges, because he hates getting shot. But unfortunately, the Vampire Knights and the Graveguard failed their charges. They move up right there. The Bat Swarms make their charge, and then these guys make their charge. And I'm like, yeah, nice, let's do it. I love that unit right there. So this unit's so much fun. And he has a wheel in into that unit, right in front of the bus. Gets the 8 card. Puts wounds back on these guys. Gets a wound back on these guys, I'm pretty certain. He's just trying to heal up and make sure they get their armor save again. So he's trying to make sure I can't peel off too many. Bat Swarms absolutely dick down on my Brigands and run them down. I rolled a 4 for my distance for flee. He rolled I think it was an 11. So yeah, that happened. And then this combat, he absolutely demolishes me, and I panic and run, and I get right in front of this unit, and in front of the bats, and then he reforms to face this direction, right here. I put all this side into the Dire Wolves and clean them off. I do a few wounds to the Vampire Knights as well. He does a wound back to me, because, you know, the armor save, and then the 5+ ward save. It's tasty. It's tasty. Petey Palins. I rally right here and face the bats. Sorry, I don't rally. I keep fleeing. I'm saying I could keep fleeing this direction. I charge here. I charge here. So the bus is coming in. Everyone else is standing still. I think this guy's still jammed. Veil tokens. 5 card. Master of the Earth on these guys. And I get off Oaken Throne over here. On the on my Sith Lord. I'll also get some wounds back over here. I get some wounds back from Drism. And then shooting. I start putting shots into the Graveguard and into the Vampire Knights. There's the Oaken Throne. The bus comes in and smashes all these guys. The bus did an excellent job with the last charge. And then attacks them these guys and stomps and just takes them right off the board. And they're off. I reform these guys out. I'm not sure why I did it that direction. I should have done that direction. I don't know what I was thinking. I don't know what I was thinking. His turn. That direction. This direction for some reason. I don't know why I did that. He's going to charge here and charge here. And he's also going to charge here into there. They make it, and I'm pretty sure the Bat Swarmers make it too. And then these guys will just move forward. And then, okay, I forgot. These guys charged the Peg Knights, and I fled. Don't know why I put them around backwards. I'm like, why did I do that? It's a dumb idea. He gets his 2 card. Combat here goes extremely well for him. He's able to overrun and clip the very edge of that trebuchet. Sad day. So he clips it, turns in, and then he demolishes these bowmen. They flee off the board. Now he's facing that direction. This combat goes well for me. He does a wound, and I do a lot back to him. I believe it crumbles down to 1. One knight with 1 wound left. I run out these brigands to help chaff up these guys. These guys rally and face. They're still facing some stupid direction. I'm not sure why. I don't know why I didn't reform them or anything. Turn 4. This is out of order. So I get that card. That's how we're looking. Then I reform them. And then, so those out of order. It'd be the turn marker, magic cards. Sorry, the turn marker, my reforms and movement, which is what would be facing this direction. Didn't see the bastard, by the way. It's facing that direction. These guys move up and they rally, and then comes a magic card. And with magic, I mostly I buff them up to resiliency like 8 or some damn thing. And then I get some wounds back here. Now it's his turn because I didn't do anything. Naturally, he's going to charge here to here and here to here. I really need to work on not screwing up my usage of these guys. I just can't use them right. I tell them to flee. I figure they'll rally with a BSB over there. How wrong I was. These guys charge into the flank of the questing knights. Again, don't know what the fuck I was thinking. And then we get to come out with there. He gets the 5 card. He gets wounds back on these guys, wounds back on those guys. That's all he does. Combat here. He demolishes that unit, which was to a man, which is what I was wanting to happen. You know, keep him tied up. He does no wounds here. I do some wounds back, and then I reform. So I get more attacks in on him. Turn 5. On my turn, I try to rally these Peg Knights. They fail tremendously, and we'll keep running. They're right there. And that's how we're looking right here. And okay, so I rolled a 12 for the first roll, and then a 10 for the second roll. That's just my luck. That's just my luck. Yep. I move up. About it. Bow shots, pew, boom, and some Sith lightning going into them. Not a lot of wounds done. Walter's turn. How we're looking. He decides to charge these guys over here, and he moves these guys this direction. He moves them over the hill right there. These guys just kind of turn and face in the center. I kill the bats in this combat and reform this direction. Unfortunately, with a reform, I kind of fucked up the bannerless charge. I should have charged anyway, because I would have done fine. I would have done fine against skeletons, but for some reason I was skittish about it. I get these guys with Drism back at the full strength. I do a wound here from, I think, the building with the thing. They're behind the fucking building. They have one more chance to rally, you know, so. His turn, I believe. He does some wounds back. He gets some wounds back on those guys, and nothing really happens. Turn 6, last turn of the game. These guys do not rally on their 8 again. They rolled an 11, and they run off the board. It's just, man, I cannot flee with them. I charge across here into the Graveguard unit. I'm going to bust them up because that +1 hit due to causing things causing fear. 5 card. I boost up these guys quite a bit, and this is just a unit going in. Unit absolutely demolishes the Graveguard. He has a wounded back, I believe, with the unit. And then she had a great weapon, so she goes in the same time as I did. So she has 2 more wounds back to me. And the unit just crumbles. And I smash him and then turn to face this unit to fight, despite being turn 6. He says he's just going to stay put. He doesn't feel like going against that unit or that unit. This unit charges the bowman. He says he's one that nice solid fuck you kill. So he goes in to kill off the bowman. As expected, the bowman do not last. He gets the flux card 3. He does some magic. He just he did something over here, I think. And then these guys just demolish the Bowman unit, and that's the end of the game. Overall, it was actually a really fun game. I did a lot of fuck-ups, and Walter absolutely took advantage of all of them. I was like, fuck, I need to stop. And I can't believe that those Peg Knights just refused. Like, when I tell them to flee, they will literally stay fleeing the entire game. And it's like, it's a rare chance to begin to stop fleeing. I need to stop fucking up like their movement and their deploying and their reforms. I don't know why I faced this direction. I should have just kept facing that direction, but who knows. But next game up, I'm going to have up on here another undead army with Phil. But until I get that thing made, keep a strong dice hand and happy wargaming.